です。
現在
トップ。もう絶対80点台いってる。
さあ、現在トップいただきました。
むちゃくちゃいい。
角度がすごかったですね。
むちゃくちゃいい。むちゃくちゃいい。かっこよい。音もめちゃくちゃかっこいいしね。
なんか上が回ってる感じの。
これエンジン何これ？
これ
RB
ですか？
リズム&ブルース。
Rattle! New day. And the head's coming off again. So I'm pushing water. And we have a new drift car. Hey! New school car. How freaking good. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to be a bit loud, but anyway. So I'm gonna pull the head off because it's pushing water. Okay, I'll come back in a minute.
A few moments later.
Okay, now he's quiet. That's okay. Okay, so water's pushing out the freaking radiator. Yeah, anyway, radiator's in the boot. You know the drill. So I don't understand. This firing gasket is an absolute joke when it comes to removing the head. Like I literally have shown you guys, I need an engine crane to pull it off and it just can't get through my head that it's pressurizing the coolant system through this ridiculously sealed head gasket. Doesn't make any freaking sense to me. So I'm not very clued up with firing gaskets. They seem pretty straightforward. Like you seal it both sides, make sure the rings are in, but then again, the rings could be the wrong height to the gasket. I don't know, or maybe the gasket's not cut correctly and there's not a big enough copper surface in between the water ports and the cylinder. I'm not sure, but it's coming off and I'm probably just going to put a normal head gasket on it like a Tomei. But I need to find out why it's pushing freaking water into the radiator, and I don't really want to keep trying little things going back to the track and it just keeps pushing, so just going to strip the head off and have a look. So when I get this off, we'll cut to hopefully me finding the problem, and it's going to be a little passage in between the cylinder bore and the coolant, so we'll cut to it right now. Oh, wrong one, this one. Yeah, okay, so head's not coming off because the fitting, and by fitting I mean socket, the frickin' adapter broke. Anyway, I need a good socket. 916 deep, which you can't frickin' buy anywhere. So I'm gonna get Fausto to ring the snap-on man and just whatever. Oh, so frustrating. Anyway, I found another problem, but I'll let you guys know about that in a second because it'll be tomorrow when I frickin' bang you guys on my chest and we'll continue the video. New day, and a huge frickin' shout out to Adam from New Zealand. You're a legend, mate. You sent me this maybe a week ago and it's arrived on the perfect frickin' day. So now it's, yeah, obviously deep socket, 916, and it's half-inch drive, so a lot better than the one I frickin' got off Amazon. 916, little Giotto one, quarter drive. Idiot. Anyway, save the day. Let's rip this frickin' head off. Oh, I hope it comes off easy. Let's go. We'll be back in a sec.
A few moments later.
We're back here frickin' again. Engine crane trying to get this stupid head off. My God, this silicone is way too strong. It's not budging. Like, that's under so much tension. Holy shit. Now, I'm not leveraging it. I'm just going to hope that time will frickin' lift it. I don't know. And yes, all the bolts are out, front and back. I'm scared to get close to it because last time it just twanged up. What a pain in the ass this firing crap is. And there's no way that's leaking. How could that be leaking if I don't even need head studs to run big boost? Things frickin' stay on there. Jesus. Ready to flip my lid? I thought that was a silicone like unpeeling itself because that's the sound it makes, but it was a frickin' dragonfly. Wanker. Good on ya. All right, I'm gonna leave it under tension and do a lap around the shop and hopefully come back and it's freaking magically off. Fuck you. We got the freaking head off. What a mission. I don't ever want to use a fire ring gasket again. It just freaking destroys them when you pull them off. Look at that. Straight as Elton John. Jesus. Never doing a fire ring thing again, that's for sure. I'm going to try my luck with a tow-mate gasket now. We'll see how we go. For now, what I do know is there's a couple of valves leaking, and I just chucked the light in there, and there's some pretty good gaps. So I'm going to have to get that cleaned up. Go see me mate Koji. Let's see if he can help me with that. I think he can, because he's a freaking legend. And he'll probably let me do it myself, so... yeah, I'm going to call it a day, guys. I've seen enough crap for the day. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, same video. You know the drill. Tap magically appears tomorrow. Koji!
Hey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Arigatou gozaimasu. So, Koji has helped me since the beginning. So, since I started destroying cylinder heads, I found Koji through TCP, Magic, Kawato-san. So, Kawato-san had a friend who knew Koji, and then, yeah, I contacted Koji online, and yeah, we've been Google translating ever since. And he's helped me so much. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu.
I don't know English.
My sensei. Hi.
Hi, thank
Yeah.
you.
And he does like the most craziest things ever. Like from motorbike parts to, I can't even remember what he told me these were. What were these? These are for the gearbox? No.
I don't know
No.
English.
I can't remember what these are for. But
Japanese only.
yes. I'm gonna have to get Google Translate out to figure this out again. But he's putting new bearings on them, and he's been doing this while I've been putting the head back together. So massive thank you, Koji. You're a legend. Thank you. Everyone, thank him.
You're welcome.
The next day.
Good morning. It's the next day. I filmed very quickly last night at the end, as you've seen, just to give you a bit of insight into Koji and how much he's freaking helped me. So I wouldn't be making this last round if it wasn't for him, because he literally redid all the valves, reseated them, like did so much freaking work in the last 3 days. And yes, like I'm paying him for it and all that, but like for him to just sort of stop what he's doing, take on my job, get it done, get it out the door, it's very unheard of here. Well, it's unheard of anywhere, really. And the fact he doesn't even really know me. And he's doing it because he knows how much of a pickle I'm in, and there's a language barrier. He's just a freaking legend. So, thank you, Koji. Seriously. It's, we wouldn't be going to this last round if it wasn't for him. I'd have to go back to Oz and get my old head, which Power Tuner fixed, and bring that. Let's not even talk about that. Because this head's done. Okay. So I got the buckets back in. Obviously all the valves are sweet now. And well, it's a mess here, but I found this as well. I think it's when I pulled the head off. Where is it gone? Oh, it's not even this one. I've already put it away. The freaking the adjustable tensioner on the timing belt. There was a big ding on one of the sides, and I think it's from when the head like ejectoed and then come crashing back down. It's freaking hit the. I'm assuming that's what happened. There's no way a rock or anything could have got in there. So anyway, I had a new one, so I've swapped that over, and now I've just checked the timing, and the freaking timing cover like marker for top dead center's like a tiniest bit off. So I've just adjusted that, so that's freaking smack on now. Now we know where top dead center is. Got myself a new timing light, because the one I was using was a $20 special off Amazon, so I just bought a little bit more expensive one off Amazon, and hopefully I'm just going to double check the old one and make sure that it does actually do what it's supposed to do. So
Few moments later.
is he? Ou pior
Pô,
ainda?
tem outro filhote lá. Andando lá no mato lá.
Oh,
Jesus. Tá correndo. Eita porra.
oh, so much.
There's 5. Lord.
The next day.
Well, the engine's back in. All the extra things I've done are now in. Found a mountain of boost leaks. I don't know how they're growing, but fixed them all now. There's no freaking boost leaks. Weirdest one, I had boost leaks coming through the actual bolts, like the thread of the bolts. Every single one. Now, I don't know if that's because I got a different core for that housing, so it wasn't originally matched or something, or don't know. You can see the manifold back pressure, turbo back pressure sensors in there now. That's up the top there. Just had to buy a freaking 8-bar map sensor. I've cleaned the whole cooling system out as well. Just waiting on some like water wetter stuff. That's the only thing we're allowed to use to rock up. And I'll top that up. But I'm going to test tomorrow running the factory pump with the electric pump, Davies Craig. And then I've got another belt. I'm going to disconnect that because there's enough room behind the fins for water to still travel. I'm just going to test it. But the big thing now is we've put a not standard, but a Tomei 1.2mm head gasket in, because the fire rings were not sealing at all. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm sure I would have, but it's been many days now. Koji's obviously redone the seating of all the valves that were distorted. I had to cut a few valves because they were distorted. Everything's mint there. I did a leak down already. It's freaking perfect, even with the 1/2-inch head studs pulling it down. And yeah, now the big test. Start it up and see if it's gonna leak, because we've obviously got the groove for the fire ring, so fingers freaking crossed. I think it's gonna be sweet, but yeah, I'm a day behind at least. Here we go. Great success, engine's all good, it's running, everything's all sweet. I just haven't figured out how to get the exhaust back pressure to start working. I got to beep out the plug, but I don't have a multimeter. And of all things, I think Fausto has one. So I'm just making some makeshift freaking ducting because I need this for the front bar. I just put a big fat bit on and then I'll cut it tomorrow for the front bar. But I just needed to get this on with the silicone because I love silicone. I needed to set overnight, so this will definitely help with intake temps. And then, yeah, got the turbo speed sensor working. That's all sweet. And we should be good. I just changed all the oils. So it's all got brand new Loveca. Legend. Engine, diff, gearbox. We should be good. Tyres are ready. Fuel. Need to get some Sunoco. And then this stuff. Nectar of the gods. And then, yeah, I've got my belts now. So I'm going to do some testing tomorrow without the water pump and stuff. And also, Cheer's going to tune in and do some checking before we get too freaking busy. So it's going to be a good day. So that's a wrap for today, guys. All this bit, engine's back running. Huge thanks to Koji. Huge thanks to Dan and Mish again for helping get some parts from Sydney. Yeah, we were almost going to get Chad again to bring the valve stems over, but we didn't need to. We had a little bit of time. So thanks again, Chad, for the offer as well. Legend. But yeah, that's a wrap for now, guys. We're back on the road. We're back on the path, the good freaking path, I should say. And yeah, we're ready to kick some ass at Okayama. But we're going to do some testing and make sure everything's sweet and make sure this freaking head gasket's going to seal. So far, so good. Let's freaking go. Wish me luck. And the next video will obviously be testing, so please tune in. And guys, I know you're all watching and I know you're enjoying the story, but if you can just hit that stupid thing or like even just leave a comment, it goes a freaking long way. Obviously subscribing helps, but you know, if you guys are watching the story, then whatever. Yeah, it means a lot. And also, if you can support me by buying some merch, oh my God, it means frickin' the world, and it helps more than you could possibly imagine. I'm living off of like 10 sales that we had this week, just to get me eggs and rice. So thank you guys. I'll be doing individual thank you messages to everyone that purchased something too. So I got to catch up on that. There's, yeah, 10 or 15 there, which is amazing. Thank you guys. Anyway, wrap. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's freaking go!
現在
トップ、もう絶対80点台いってる。
さあ現在トップいただきました。
むちゃくちゃいい。
角度がすごかったですね。
むちゃくちゃいい。むちゃくちゃいい。かっこよい。音もめちゃくちゃかっこいいしね。
なんか上が回ってる感じの。
これエンジン何これ？
これ
RB。
RB ですか？
リズム&ブルース。
え？